Hey everyone, this is Captain Kai, and this is my Let's Play series. So, I actually recorded a first video of this Let's Play series before, and it was the first Minecraft video that I've ever recorded. And I recorded it in a way where I have lost those files. Well, I haven't lost them, but I don't know how to edit them. It's a WebM file. So, yeah. I've been trying to work in Premiere, and I haven't been able to get it to work. So, I guess maybe in the future I'll release it later, but as of right now, I can't figure it out. So, I guess this will be the start of the series. Uh, Last episode wasn't too good anyway. I don't really know what I'm doing. So, hopefully this one's a little bit better. But, at the end of the last episode that you didn't get to see, I have found the largest Mooshroom Island known to Minecraft as far as I'm aware. I've never seen anything nearly this large. I traveled probably about 12,000 blocks to find it. I passed several Mooshroom Islands on the way, and they just seemed a bit smaller than what I was hoping for. And I ended up finding the most massive Mooshroom Island I could ever imagine. So, with this series, my plan is that I want this to be very long term. I do not want to give up this world for any reason at any time. I plan for this world to stay like Etho. He has his second season of his Let's Play, and he's been playing on that for years and years and years. And that's what I want with this. And something really cool about this Mooshroom Island, I thought, oh my, oh, whoa, yeah, I lost my bed. That's so, oh my god. Just gonna, oh my gosh, they're terrifying. I actually have diamonds. Just don't have anything in my inventory. I like cleaned it out. So, let's see, armor. Oh gosh. Now you hardly do any damage. Alright. Alright, so... oh my gosh! They're crazy! Why? I swear. Whenever phantoms start spawning, they just spawn like crazy. They just do not stop. There's so many of them. And I guess that's like the only mob spawning out here right now because it's a Mooshroom Island. I probably should find that bed. Oh my gosh! Oh, they're crazy. But yeah, in this this video, I've switched the way I've been recording it. So before I was recording it online, and now I'm trying to do it on my computer, and hopefully that works better and doesn't save as a WebM file. Because that caused me a lot of issues. I wasted half a day just trying to figure out how to start editing the first of like 11 clips, all like 15 minutes worth, so that I can compact that down. So I guess now, new plan, do it on my computer. Hopefully it's a different type of file and it'll be easier to work with. And that's what I'm hoping for. I guess also that I'll probably need to recap all the things that I was trying to say in my first video. So, on this island, I want it to Well, my original plan was I wanted to find a Mooshroom Island, and I wanted to convert it into a jungle. And I was going to have my base built in that jungle. This thing is massive, so I imagine in the beginning I'm only going to do, that's cool, I'm only going to do a portion of that, of the island, and then work from there. I believe there's actually a slightly smaller, well, not slightly, decently smaller than this, but still good-sized Mooshroom Island somewhere off to the side. And I might end up starting there, convert that one into a jungle, build my original base there, and then work from there. Or I might just build the jungle somewhere in the middle of here, and then go from there. I'm not sure yet. I mean, yeah, I'm probably just gonna build it in the middle of here. I don't know if I want to mess with the smaller island as of right now. But my plans with my base, a lot of people when they're building their base, they just make it massive, and only small portions of their base actually are useful. And I'm not against large builds by any means. I think they're cool, but I want for my base to be smaller, more compact, very redstone dense. Farms on top of farms on top of farms. Of course, I want it to look very nice. I want everything to be very aesthetic, and I want it to be very fun. But I want my base to be very practical. Because if I plan on being on this world for what I hope is years and years and years, I'm going to want to have a base that's very, very easy and convenient to use. And that isn't just like a giant build fling, I would say. I want this to be very practical. And honestly, if you build something and there is no practical use for what you've built, you're not going to return to it. It's maybe if you're just like looking over your world, like, oh, look at this thing I built. But how often do you actually do that? It all ends up just being something you built and you forget about it. So, my plan with this world is I want everything that I build to either have a practical purpose, or be built like a game of some sort, like something that would be fun for me to go and use. But I can't imagine, no matter how beautiful I build something, that I'd return to it just because it looks nice. So, because I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. Like, whatever I build might look cool to you, but after all the time that I spend just mulling over making this thing look nice, it's not nearly as impressive from my end. By the time I get it to that point where I'm happy with what I've produced. So I've already, I'm well aware of what it looks like, and I have no desire to go out of my way to look at it. So from your end, it might be really, really cool what you're seeing, but for me, it's something I've mulled over. So not something I would end up taking myself to return to unless there's a reason that I would take myself there. Man, where did I put this bed? I also think it's worth mentioning, so these icebergs surround this whole thing, which is kind of cool. It would be cool for ice farms and such. But there's also several ocean monuments surrounding this Mooshroom Island. So I'm not going to have to travel a far distance to use ocean monument for potentially XP farms and the blocks that you can get from that, which would be very nice. All things considered, I think we're in a good spot where what I found. And I did not choose the seed. This is just random. Uh, I just started a world and this is why I ended up at. I should show you all the seeds. Seed. That's the seed right there. So if you want to play on this world yourself, play along with me, give your suggestions, whatever, that's the seed. And function F3. This is where I'm at in the world. A very far distance to get here. It might take you a while, but you can do it. Also, I'm not really one for resource packs and stuff because I want the viewer to feel like whatever I build in this world would look good in their world without needing to use a resource pack to do so. But there are some things in Minecraft that should be tweaked slightly here and there, and I have done so with Vanilla Tweaks by Zuma and his team for Vanilla Tweaks. You can see one of them right there, right here. It's like a growth stages for the sapling to show you where it's at, which I thought was pretty useful. Also, a lot of tweaks in the way the redstone looks, so that it's easy to tell whether something's like a sticky piston is a sticky piston, even with a block on top of it would be easy to tell. Also, like you can tell which way observers are facing from different directions, droppers, dispensers, this, that, and the other. I've also I got the different lighting system that they just implemented, which I thought is very, very nice. Honest, it makes the lighting system a little bit more yellow in tint, and it just looks gorgeous. It looks amazing, and I wanted that. So I highly suggest you yourself check it out. It's very nice. Hopefully you'll get to experience that while watching my world, how nice it looks. Also things like I removed the red line from the hay bale. Vanilla Tweaks did, and I implemented that. What else? I have the grass sides where they go down lower, similar to this right here. Everything's lower. Sorry, there's just so many things that I added I can't really remember at all. Here we go. Sun is rounded, same for the moon, instead of a square. Also, something with the fog effect. I think typically you'd see like a, I'll show you real quick. So the clouds kind of look a little bit weird without the texture pack involved. There's a little bit of a weird, like they're not really rendering right kind of thing going on. Also, my crosshair. My crosshair is smaller. I never liked the big crosshair that they gave you in Minecraft, and I wanted to shrink that down. And that was also included in Vanilla Tweaks as an option, and I like it much better. Let's see. You know, I shouldn't go down every single thing that I included on Vanilla Tweaks. I'm sure you'll see it around, and I'll just point it out as I go. But But yeah, I'm gonna try and do some resource collecting and you know, the boring early game grindy stuff that's really not fun for the camera. I'm gonna try and get a bunch of that stuff done and meet back with you whenever I have something that might be interesting for you to watch. This is awkward. Why aren't they chasing me? How close do I have to get for them to actually, like, pursue me? They're just standing there. I was out here getting some red sand for a build I'm gonna do later. And they're just standing there. What do? I don't want them to raid that village. They're just, like, right next door to it. They're just kind of awkwardly standing here. I guess I'll go around them. They're just standing there. Alright. My next thing I'm trying to do is I want to get some acacia trees. I want the saplings specifically, so I don't have to come out here every single time I want acacia. I'm going to farm it over there on the island. I've been getting cactus, red sand, next up acacia. I also got some obsidian, so I'll be able to go to the nether. And you'll get to see what I'm putting together. I'm sure you'll like it. Alright, so on my way to the acacia biome, look what I found! These are so hard to find. I love these. I can think of so many things we could do with this. Oh, that's exciting. I'm gonna need to mark these coordinates. Alright, I got it. I'm gonna be back here. Alright guys, so I've been doing some resource collecting for the first build that we're gonna put into this world. And my idea is I want to make 4 farms in one building. I think that would be a cool way to start off the season. So I'm thinking melon, pumpkin, sugarcane, cactus, and a fish farm, all in the same building. I want to show you all, like, all the resources I collected. It's ridiculous. It's not going to be a massive build, I swear. These are all pretty simple farms, so this looks crazy. It looks like I'm building something massive, but honestly, no. I just don't see a point in just going and grabbing just the exact amount you need. Like, might as well grab some extras while you're at it. So, well, this looks all cool. Only thing I'm worried about is the amount of iron I have, because I'm gonna have to build like hoppers, pistons, rails. But we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna try and do all this on camera for you guys. It'll be fun. Alright, so I think it's best to plot out wherever I'm gonna put it first. I'm thinking somewhere, let's say, somewhere flatter. By the way, I'm gonna need to add a data pack into this Minecraft world. I didn't think I would need to, but you see this very oddly placed clay block here? So I did not think this was going to be an issue, but this was placed by an Enderman. And you might be like, well, mobs don't spawn on Mooshroom Islands, especially not one that's like this big, so there's like no place for it to have teleported from to get to here. That's not exactly true anymore. Underground, there's a lot of lush cave biomes, and those underground lush cave biomes actually register as their own biome, and mobs can spawn in it underground. I mean, there's probably some cool applications for that. Like, let's say I can find a lush cave biome that just so happens to also be in a slime chunk. Then I don't have to do the slime, do a slime farm in the ocean. Which would be pretty cool, but I'm not gonna be able to handle Enderman messing with my world, so I'm gonna need a data pack for that. I believe Zuma made one that stops Enderman from picking up blocks and placing them around. That just sounds like a pain in the back. Just random blocks all over the place. You can tell this came from a lush cave biome too, because they have the clay in the lush cave. I was like, I did not sit there and make a clay block. Like, who actually uses? I mean, I don't know. You could probably use this block for building, but only reason I make that stuff is so I can make this stuff right here. But yeah, we're gonna need a data pack. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's find a spot. I'm thinking right here. I think I naturally gravitated to this spot on the island, so I'm just gonna say that this Minecraft base is gonna be around here. It's not gonna be tiny or anything, but it's not gonna be massive. At least it might eventually, but not in my plans so far. I want it to be very practical. It's gonna have a lot in it. Don't get me wrong. There's gonna be a lot of stuff in it. I want to try and farm just about everything I can in there. But the difference is a lot of people, whenever they're building their worlds, they'll space out their builds and build like these massive shells around these tiny farms. I want my shells to be form-fitting. It's kind of weird in my head, like seeing these massive builds, knowing that the only practical part of it is a tiny portion of it. And I feel like scaling up, it gets increasingly easier to make things look nice. So I think it's almost a challenge in a way for me to make this look very nice while staying contained to keeping everything form-fitting, compact, and such. And I'm gonna throw some goofy stuff in there too, but when it comes to my redstone builds and such, I want everything to be practically sized so that this base can really stand the test of time, and something I'll end up using for a very long time. Alright, oh yeah, I need an axe. Alright. By the way, it might look as if I placed all these trees here to be decorative, but this is all just for farming. But I was looking around and I was like, it kind of looks cool though, with all these different trees, all these different types, just all littered around. It looks kind of cool, but I think I'm still gonna stick to my original plan of doing a jungle. I don't want to drift off from that. Alright, so I'm gonna flatten this out. So I believe I'm gonna need to dig out a 9 by 9 square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. I forgot to make smooth stone. I guess I'll need to do that now. Sorry about that. I guess I'll do that part later. I'll get started on the building of the farm itself. Alright, and where's the middle block? Right here? Here? Yeah. I need a slab. Just to do a cobble. Perfect. Water bucket. Now I need hoe. And we're just gonna do a nice little pattern like this. Super simple. Alright, got that. Did I mess any of them up right there? No, we're good. Alright. Now I gotta put in them seeds. Sorry. I don't think I'll have enough melon seeds, but I got my melon farm over there to help me out with that. Pumpkin. Melon, melon, melon. Pumpkin, 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 pumpkin. I think it's necessary that I apologize about the very bad editing in this video. Um, this is my first time editing a video, and I do not know what I'm doing, and it honestly took me a little while to figure out how to splice a clip. And the time lapses and such, that was difficult as well. And I realized that the way I've been recording this video is not how I should be. um, so I recorded probably hours and hours of footage. Or not probably, I did. I recorded hours and hours of footage for this video. But I'm only going to be posting maybe a little over 30 minutes worth. So there was a lot of sifting through footage, and it was brutal. It was horrible. Picking what audio to keep, picking what videos to keep. It was horrendous. After about 5 hours, I started getting lazy. Please don't fault me for it, but I am very sorry. I promise I'll get better. But I guess I'll show you the build now. So it's 4 farms in one. You have a melon pumpkin, fish farm, cactus farm, sugarcane farm. Right here's the melon pumpkin farm. It's a pretty standard melon pumpkin farm. You can find this one pretty typically. The observer detects the stem whenever it grows a pumpkin or a melon. And whenever it grows, it detects it, powers the piston, breaks the melon or the pumpkin, and then that gets picked up by the minecart below. Right here, standard fish farm, weighted pressure plate, iron trapdoor, note block, fence. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know how that works. I'm just basically copying that from online. But I like the design, it's very compact, very nice. Right here, standard cactus farm. The sand is sitting on red sandstone slabs over water. It gets the cactus gets broken by the fence, and then all the cactus then goes down into the hole right there, which goes down to the melon pumpkin farm, and that gets picked up by the minecart as well. Up here, we got the sugarcane farm. This one's the only thing on here that's not redstone. Sugarcane is a very easy block to farm, like that, and you get a ton of it. As it stands right now, this should be sufficient, but if there's ever a point where I just need a ton of sugarcane for rockets or whatever I need a ton of sugarcane to do, I might end up upgrading to something more automated, but as it stands right now, this is pretty, it's effective, simple, works for me. I also installed these slime block launchers. I'm a little bit surprised people don't use these more often. You see people using them. Sorry. You see people using them, but I feel like they don't get used enough. They're so simple and so fun to use. You run into it and you jump up like 7 blocks. Like, whew, easy. It makes it so I don't have to build large stairs or large elevators or water vators. I just jump up. It's so simple. So, yeah, that's the build right there. I built the fish farm here because I wanted to add some variety into this build. Without it, it's just one big square. One big cube. Like, look on this side. It's just a cube. And I really don't want that. I want some variety in there. That's why I also have the balcony and such. Uh, in the future, I'm planning on building around it like this. Like, it's going to be a separate building, but it's going to hide how square this is. So I'm thinking maybe like right here, I can build a dripstone farm, and the build connects, but it's clearly a different building. I think that would be pretty cool. Next episode, I think I would like to build an iron farm. It's going to be pretty difficult to get some villagers over here, but it would be very much well worth it. You don't know how annoying and how long it took me to just get iron to build this. Just like 2 stacks of iron. It's like, oh, it sucks. But then the second you have an iron farm, it seems like you have too much, right? But I would much rather have too much than too little. So, yeah, I think next episode's gonna be an iron farm. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you. I'll see you the next time I post a video, and I'm hopefully making an iron farm. Don't hold me to that. It might be something else, but I would really like an iron farm right now to handle all this. I had a lot of fun filming this video, even though it took me a while to edit. I'm very curious what you have to say. I'm very open to critique and definitely open to advice on how to film myself doing these videos, because what I just did in this video definitely does not work, and I need a better system. If anybody has advice, people that have done Minecraft videos before in the past, or just anything you can provide me would be very helpful. Any advice on the building? If you would like to see something different, or you really like it, whatever it may be, I'd very much like to hear that. I hope y'all have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.